The DAS speaks. Are you indeed still claiming this judgment as your testimony here today? Jesus, here you are plainly saying that these people who do not enter into our country by legal means are criminals, outright thieves and robbers. Many of these poor immigrants cannot find jobs in their own homeland. Yet when they arrive in this country, we feed them, we clothe them. When they get sick, we give them free health care. When they have children by the millions, we provide prenatal care for the mothers. If they go to school, we teach them. If they don't want to learn the language, we spend millions in taxpayers' money to provide bilingual teachers for them. And here you say, and I quote from your scriptures,
the God-fearing foreman speaks. Verse 10, if a man will not work, he will not eat. Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 10, New International Version.
The DAS speaks. Now, Jesus, where is the compassion in that statement? This is a literal rule you have handed down to your own disciples, students of yours whom you taught and commanded to continue to teach even within your own church. To those followers of yours, you say,
the GFF speaks. Verse 14, if anyone does not obey our instructions in this letter, take special note of him. Do not associate with him, in order that he may feel ashamed. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 14, New International Version.
The disrespectful, arrogant senator speaks. I, myself, am ashamed for having to read such a thing. Jesus, there are so many reports that are against you, and your confirmation to judgeship to this highest court in the land, it is simply unbelievable. There are disturbing and very alarming reports that you personally are a homophobe. Say it's not so. You're indifferent about people choosing whom they want to be with, having their own choice about whom they want to love, and even whom they want to marry. Past statements you have made are a shocking indictment against you. Have you not said,
the God-fearing foreman speaks. Verse 26, because of this, God gave them over to shameful lust. Even their women exchanged natural relations for unnatural ones. Verse 27, in the same way, the men also abandoned natural relations with women and were inflamed with lust for one another. Men committed indecent acts with other men and received them themselves the due penalty for their perversion. Romans chapter 1, verse 26 to 27, New International Version.
The DAS speaks. What? Their perversion? Is this what you call the free choices of men and women today? You call them unnatural relationships? You call them indecent acts? You say God gave them over to shameful lust? Is this the testimony you are giving this elected, distinguished body today? You continue in your very hostile, homophobic rampage.
The GFF speaks. Verse 28, furthermore, since they did not think it worthwhile to retain the knowledge of God, he gave them over to a depraved mind to do what ought not to be done. Verse 29, they have become filled with every kind of wickedness, evil, greed, and depravity. They are full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, and malice. They are gossips. Verse 30, slanderers, God-haters, insolent, ignorant and boastful. They invent ways of doing evil. They disobey their parents. Verse 31. They are senseless, faithless, heartless, ruthless. Verse 32. Although they know God's righteous decree that those who do such things deserve death, they not only continue to do these very things, but also approve of those who practice them. Romans chapter 1, verse 28 to 32, New International Version.
The DAS speaks. What a pessimistic mindset you have for the good of mankind. Let me get this straight. Your condemnation of those who do these common things, committing these so-called sinful acts, in your mind, do they deserve death? I gather that means you believe in capital punishment. You believe those who commit crimes against your law, your way of life, should be put to death? You claim everyone on the earth belongs to you.
The God-fearing foreman speaks. Verse 4. Behold, all souls are mine. The soul of the Father, as well as the soul of the Son, is mine. The soul who sins shall die. Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 4, New King James Version.
The disrespectful, arrogant senator speaks. I am speechless, and I have no further questions for this so-called candidate. Furthermore, I move, based on the evidence, past judgments, and testimonies of this nominee, that he be denied confirmation and immediately removed from this most distinguished and honorable assembly. I vote in favor to eliminate prayers in all schools and public places throughout all the cities and states within this country to this self-proclaimed righteous leader of the people. These hearings are hereby adjourned.
Rest. Meditate and reflect. 27 Salah. Think on this.